Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name's Rory, also known as RooStar. I've been a drummer for many, many years. Anyways, if you guys like this live video I'm doing, please feel free to share it with other people on your timeline, on Facebook, with friends, family, whoever. I'm trying to be a positive inspiration to tons of people out there. So hopefully we get the good message across and spread more positivity in the world. Alright? So I'm going to do some drumming, talk a little bit, talk a little bit, back and forth. And I'm going to explain to you guys what my challenges were throughout my life and stuff like that, and why I became a drummer, and hopefully give everyone a good insight on about me, who I am, and hopefully inspire others out there that are struggling. Alright? Let's go. So, my name's Rory, as you guys all are aware, and my musician name is RooStar. I was born in February 7th, 1985. I was born with a rare syndrome called Cri-du-chat, which means cry of the cat. When I was born, there was only about 350,000 cases in the world. It's a very rare syndrome. And so yeah, a little bit about me is I was born with 3 holes in my heart. I've had 5 heart major surgeries. I have 1 enlarged kidney. I had a cleft palate that had to be reconstructed when I was born. And then 9 hours of birth, I was given my last rites. The doctors and professionals said I would not live past age of 7 years old because of all my medical conditions. I also used to suffer from grand mal seizures when I was younger for a couple years. So now I've had many different challenges I've had to go through throughout my life. And on top of that, I had a learning disability, so I was in special education going all through school, which I am not embarrassed about at all. I know some people are like, I don't want to say I was in special ed, blah, blah, blah. People might find me kind of weird, blah, blah, blah. the point is that, you know what, if you are in special ed, if you're in mainstream, who cares? You know, you are you for you. Everybody's unique in life. No one should be judged at all on their disability, race, gender, whatever it is. So, honestly, through high school and stuff, I was bullied a lot, and that really affected me, mentally and stuff. But you know what? You overcome that, and that's what everyone should do. High school and school is not perfect by any means. Everybody goes through their ups and downs, so whoever says they had it perfect all through school, they're lying throughout their teeth, which no one does go through school perfectly. So, sorry to tell you. Anyways, so I went through special ed all through school, high school, and stuff. And, I'm also legally blind. When I was about 18 years old, my right eye went completely blind. I can't see out of it. I have no peripheral out of it. And my left eye has poor vision. Unfortunately, in the last 3 or 4 months, my left eye has gotten kind of worse because my right eye has developing cataracts. So I have to get that taken care of and, get it fixed. But regardless of the fact, I make best every day of what I have and, what I, can see and can't see. And I'm not worried about being judged, I remember one time I was somewhere and, when I look at my phone or something, I have to look closer than everyone else because of my eyesight. And I remember sitting there one day, I was looking at my phone, and some girls, probably in their early 20s or something, walked by and said, "Quit looking at your phone so close. You're going to go blind." And I just looked at them and I laughed. Little things like that don't bug me. You can't let it bug you. Everybody's going to be judgmental in some way. You just have to, blow it off and move on. Be positive about stuff. Don't let little things bug you. Because if you do, trust me, you're going to go crazy. Trust me, I've been down that road in high school and it's not worth it. Anyways, a little bit more drumming. So, given all my medical history and my rare syndrome, in, when was it? 2017. There was a couple years before 2017, I was just, I was downhill. I had my moments with alcohol and, this and that, and just, it wasn't good. Anyways, in 2017, I decided, you know what, I'm going to try out for America's Got Talent, doing the drums. One thing led to another. I walked into a newspaper office just asking one simple question, which was, hey, do you know of a place in San Clemente where I could put up some flyers or something and let the town know I'm trying out for America's Got Talent? That turned into a 2-hour conversation, telling my story, telling what I wanted to do and everything, and I got put in the newspaper for the upcoming month of February. 2 weeks later, I get an email from another newspaper company, and they wanted to do an article on me, and I got put in that newspaper. So in February, the first 2 weeks of February, I was in the newspaper. So for one newspaper and then another. The coolest thing ever, right? I'm on cloud 9, I'm super excited, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me, this and that. So from that point on, I decided I'm going to change my life around for the better. And I'm going to, instead of dwelling on the negative, I'm going to take all the negativity that's ever bothered me in life, that's ever affected me, and I'm going to turn it into a much positive thing for the world and for others out there. So I started getting shows around, San Clemente and this and that, starting to get my name out there and stuff. It's a great feeling, wonderful. And by the way, I've had no help whatsoever, meaning all the promoting online and stuff like that, it's all been me, and I'm a hard worker when it comes to stuff like that, and I'm proud of it. I put in the time, the effort, the hours, whatever it takes to get, put out there, positively. So, started doing shows around town, started getting my name out there, and stuff like that. And the impact it had on other people that I noticed was so wonderful, the feeling. The first couple of months, being in the newspaper and stuff, I got noticed, and it was crazy. Like, I never thought it would take off like that. And the reaction from people was, you know what, your story inspired me, it's positive and this and that. Well, 2020, this year, I want to do something big. I don't mean make tons of money. I don't mean become a millionaire overnight. Nothing like that. I mean something from the heart. Something that's true from my heart to reach out to people. And I was very fortunate enough to get in touch with somebody that is part of a company for disabled musicians. And I got a great opportunity this year to go to NAMM 2020 in this month, January. And I'm going to be a speaker at the show. And I'm going to be able to tell my story and this and that. That's a great way to start off 2020. But beyond that, I want to do something big. And, whatever it is, whether it's performing shows in different places, stuff like that, but also being a public figure for positivity and inspiring others. Not everybody has a disability, but everybody does have their up days and their down days. No one's perfect. So I would like to be the voice, not the voice, but the figure for positivity for everyone. And I think by doing something like public speaking at a church or at a school, or even on a radio station or TV show, would be something great for me to do, because it's reaching out to many different people, and people could relate of what I've been through and what they're going through, and hopefully I can make a change for the better for them. And I think another thing that we have to focus on this year is mental health. That's a very big thing that is shoved under the rug. I'm pretty sure a lot of you can relate to that or understand that. They don't make mental health a big issue nowadays, and that's very unfortunate. I suffer from depression. Okay, I'm not going to hide that. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Like I said, no one's perfect. I suffer from very bad depression. That has a long stem through my life since I was a young child. Excuse me. So, I would like to maybe help out, maybe be an advocate for mental health, help people that suffer from depression, maybe help others that, they're having a rough time or they just feel worthless in life, maybe be that light for them and show them that, life is beautiful, life is worth living, and, depression or anger or whatever it is not the answer to go through life. Everyone deserves to be happy and live a good life. So, my goal for 2020 is, like I said, to be a public figure, an inspiration for others, and help out those that are suffering with mental health and those with disabilities. I know a lot of people that have disabilities or even suffer from depression. They feel like an outcast because they feel like they're going to be judged of who they are or what they do or what disabilities they have or this and that. And I just want to be like, no, that's okay. No one's perfect in life. So never give up on your dreams. Never think that you can't do something because of something you have with you or because people say you're not good enough. There's been so many times, believe it or not, there's been so many times that I've been told, you're not going to be a drummer when you get older, you're not going to be good enough, you're not going to be good enough in anything in life, this and that. Don't listen to people's judgmental attitude. Do what you want to do in life and be happy for what you want to do. Because I'm legally blind, that didn't stop me from taking I wanted to be a paramedic after high school. That was always a dream of mine. Or work in the doctor field or the hospital field and help others, that are suffering. But my eyesight wouldn't allow me. But I still took the EMT class at college. By all means, I did not get a good grade, being upfront about it, but I took the class, I did the homework, I did the time. Because that's something I want to learn. I learned a lot from that class. And that was right after a school counselor at college said, Rory, I hate to tell you this, but you're only going to be good enough in life to work at a grocery store and bag groceries. Well, you know what? I worked at a grocery store for a couple of years, and I enjoyed doing my job that I did. I had no problem doing what I was doing. And that's not going to stop me from continuing my dreams because somebody said I'm only good enough for this and this. So, when people tell you you're not good enough for this and this, don't let that get to you. It might hurt at the moment, emotionally or whatever, but the only person that can stop you from doing what you want to do in your life is you. And that's the only person that can stop you from doing what you want to do. Never give up on your dreams and always try to achieve the goals in life that you want to achieve and be proud of it. Never let anyone else in the world tell you otherwise. And that's honestly the truth. That's positivity at its fullest. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my little speech to everybody out there. But for real, you guys, never give up on your dreams. Always do what you want to do in life. And let's spread a lot more love and less hate in the world and be positive for yourself and to one another. Alright, you guys, have a great day.